Margaret comes from a unique background as a general practitioner. She is the president of the Medical Association for Prevention of War, and she wants to see an end to the nuclear industry. Thanks for joining us today, Margaret.
My pleasure.
So what does your work as president of the Medical Association for Prevention of War involve?
Basically, we're an organisation of health professionals, nurses, doctors, physios, etc. And basically we join together because we see war as a fundamental health issue. Many people see it as a political issue, but really when you look at the appalling damage that war does, it's really important to reframe it as a health issue and get people to understand what it does to communities both here and overseas.
So can you tell us a bit about your work on campaigning to abolish nuclear weapons?
Sure. The Medical Association for Prevention of War, my organisation, in 2006 set up an organisation called IPAN, the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons. That organisation partnered with now over 460 organisations around the world in over 100 countries. Organisations like the Red Cross, like the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, church groups, unions, many health groups, the AMA, the World Health Organization. And we partnered with these groups because we all could see that nuclear weapons are a major health issue, and that really if there is nuclear detonation, there's no possible response. So the only ethical approach to this from a health perspective is to stop them from being used.
Do you think Australia will eventually sign the nuclear weapons ban treaty despite boycotting the talks in July?
Yes, oh absolutely. I mean, the ALP has shown strong support, and the Greens as well. I think it's a matter of time, certainly with people like Donald Trump in the White House and Kim Jong-un in North Korea. You couldn't have stronger arguments for why we need to get rid of these weapons. The use of landmines has gone down massively since the treaty came in a couple of decades ago, and that's even in countries that haven't signed on to the treaty. I mean, the US no longer uses landmines hardly at all. And so this current nuclear weapons ban treaty, I think, has a strong possibility of making a big difference. It's going to take time, it's not going to happen overnight, but it really is the next logical step in nuclear non-proliferation.